Hey, what are you doing in shot? You were meant to switch the music off so it looked like I could play the piano.
Well, you can't play the piano.
I know I can't play the piano, but I thought we talked about this.
Yeah, we did, but I want to make everybody know that you can't.
But now everybody knows I can't play the
exactly.
piano.
Now they all know you can't play the piano. You can't play the piano.
Yes, I am trying to be the fancy artist, and I thought playing the piano might make that better.
Well, yes, it did, but you're not so fancy after all, are you?
Well, come on in.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
How are you?
Pretty good, actually.
Anyway, I think the first question I have that you have and probably everyone else have is what's going on here? Why am I interviewing you?
Well, we're in self-isolation alone in the apartment, and
why is there no one else to interview you?
Because self-isolation means that there's no one else in the apartment, so we're all alone. And I thought that, you being filmmaker would probably be a good person to.
Van Wyck Herbier. You ended up being left alone in New South Wales. Leanne came back, and so didn't you just drive back?
I put an application to drive back, but was refused multiple times.
So how did you eventually get back?
So I eventually ended up flying back after like a lot of difficulty getting approval. Flew from Canberra to Melbourne, and then Melbourne to Perth. Arrived in Perth, and we were in self-isolation, which has turned out to be really very enjoyable, actually. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been cooking and sleeping and drinking coffee and reading and drinking more coffee and more sleeping. Actually, a fair bit of filmmaking as well, and also some exercise and checking in with WA police every day. It's been pretty good fun, actually.
So it's been just the two of us?
Just you and me. Yeah, it's
been really quite enjoyable. We've got to know each other pretty well, and then we started having, candlelit dinners together.
Yeah,
it's been good, right?
Just been romantic.
It's so nice to be having dinner with you, isn't it? Oh, absolutely. It's just lovely. This is so sweet, isn't it? You're so sweet as well.
Okay, time out, guys. You guys are getting way too touchy-feely. This was meant to be a quick story. COVID started to happen over East. Everything went into lockdown. Leanne had to come back to Perth early. Couldn't get a good-to-go pass, applied multiple times, couldn't make my winter film, but loved the region. Anyway, let's continue with a little long-winded version. Yeah, I wanted to make this film. I had 4 really interesting people all lined up, and I was going to make this film for the Winter Film Festival next year in Melbourne.
You will make it next year, won't you?
We will make it next year, for sure.
So back to this silly film.
Silly film?
Okay. Back to this film that, well, I can say that sort of thing because I'm the filmmaker, or you're just like, I don't know, just some person. But anyway, back to this film that what was it about the snowy mountains or the high country that you're so interested in?
Well, to start with, I created you, right? So, my God, the snowy mountains or the high country, as I call it.
We really love that area, don't we?
We love that area unbelievably. So yeah, this New South Wales and Victorian high country is just
absolutely sublime, amazing topography. There's beautiful waterways, there's waterfalls, there's rivers. Historically, it's incredible. You know, we came across this old battery. It's like a steam engine that used to draw water from the ground in the middle of nowhere in the Victorian high country, down these dirt roads. They had to then walk for about an hour and a half down this steep path and then come across this thing. It's just sensational. And that's before you even get up above the snow line. And you know, I love hiking there in the summer, going out ski touring in the winter, camping up in the mountains. It's amazing. I was really ambitious and wanted to compete and skate Nordic races, and I managed to enter one race and didn't come last. New South Wales went into lockdown, and that was the end of that.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. Good night. Good night, Dimitri.
Yeah, that was silly. Yeah.
You see, I told you so.
That definitely was silly, but you know,
Definitely so.
it just can't all be sensible, can it?
No, it can't be, can it?